Recently, we have been reading a lot of news regarding the war and the situation going on in the Middle East and how the markets are reacting to it. So basically what is happening is that there's a lot of news going in the markets on day-to-day basis, and there's a lot of misinformation that has been published on daily basis. So how to navigate in this situation and invest? The first thing that you need to know is we are living in an era where social media and IT is very prevalent, and which leads to a lot of noise and a lot of information that has been published. But the main goal here is to how we can reduce this noise and separate key informations or noticeable indicators from this noise and filter out what is not required. To understand the overall situation, it's best to take some step back and listen to what is actually matters in the markets. The first thing that comes to your mind is there is a supply chain constraint that is happening in the markets currently, and this constraint or this blockhead has led to all the routes of oil in the Middle East, which goes through Strait of Hormuz, blocked. And due to this, there is a lot of inflation in crude oil prices, which is impacting the supply chain as well as the overall economics of the Asian sector. Similar thing was observed during the COVID crisis as well. In COVID, we had a demand constraint, so there was a lot of supply, but there was no demand in the market due to lockdowns and all. And somewhat similar is happening currently, where during the war situation, there is constraint on supply, but there is a lot of demand going on. And this demand has led to inflation in the prices of crude oil, and the impact will be greater in the coming months. But how you should navigate, or how we can navigate in such kind of situations where there is a lot of uncertainty in the markets and we don't know actually what we need to do. So the first thing that comes to your mind is, in markets usually we see that there's always a crisis on 5 to 10 years basis. First we saw the 2000 dot-com bubble crash, and then there is a 2008 crisis. Similarly, in 2020 we had COVID, which led to a massive sell-off in the markets. And during this time, we have this war going on in the Middle East, which has again shot up the crude prices. And the impact of this will be seen going down in the line, or going down in the time, when transportation will become expensive, food prices will increase, and goods will increase. This will definitely lead to inflation. So in this kind of situation where we don't know what happens, is very crucial to understand that anyway, inflation will always be there in the market. And if you don't participate in the market, you are going to be left out. And in this situation, there's always a question whether we should invest in this kind of uncertain situations. And my answer is that it's always mandatory to invest, because inflation is always carried forwarded by companies to the common people. So basically what is happening here is crude oil prices will go up, and the relevant subsidiary companies who are using crude oil in their day-to-day activities, and believe me, the throughout supply chain will be impacted due to this, and you'll be seeing a lot of price hikes during the season. And when this happens, you will see that the inflation or the prices of goods on day-to-day basis will increase. And in this situation, it's better to invest. And it's just not about investing in stocks or crypto or any financial markets. It's better to invest in future, which is long term for yourself. That can be your hobbies or your skills, as well as what is important for you currently. If getting skill and upskilling yourself is more important than investing, then go forward with it. Because during the period of uncertainties, there's always a possibility to invest in yourself.